16 days. That is exactly how long it took for Abdullah al-Badri to arrive on a beach in a dinghy and then attempt to carry out a bloody armed terror attack on the streets of London. If you ever needed absolute proof that our borders are a complete and utter joke, this is it. This 34-year-old piece of shit rocked up on our shores from France on a small boat. And get this, it was the second time he's broken into the UK illegally by boat in just 4 years. And instead of being immediately deported, he was roaming the streets of our capital armed with 2 knives, preparing to murder people at the Israeli embassy. Modern Britain is an absolute bloody disgrace. Let's look at what this guy actually did. On April 28th, just over 2 weeks after breaking into the country, al-Badri travelled to the heavily guarded Israeli embassy in London. He's carrying 2 bladed weapons. He literally starts trying to scale the railings to get inside and butcher whoever he could find, fueled by his anger over the war in Gaza. Thankfully, armed diplomatic protection officers grabbed this absolute piece of shit before he could spill innocent blood on British soil. And you know what this guy had the absolute cheek to ask the armed police when they pinned him down? He looked at them and said, "Why are you stopping me from making crimes? You can't even make this shit up." Earlier that very same morning, he messaged his mother saying, "I chose the path of martyrdom." He was fully prepared to slaughter people, and he didn't care if he died doing it. A jury at the Old Bailey deliberated for 14 hours and found this guy guilty of preparing terrorist acts and possession of bladed articles. But the real trial here should be for the Home Office. During the trial, it came out that al-Badri is from a stateless tribe in Kuwait, and by his own admission, he had already spent 5 years in a Kuwaiti prison. So, let's get this straight. A convicted foreign criminal leaves the Middle East, travels across safe European countries, pays human smugglers, and breaks into Britain on a small boat. Not once, but twice in 4 years. And the state is so utterly incompetent that they couldn't stop him from nearly pulling off a terror attack. We are importing foreign conflicts, and we are importing the world's dangerous extremists. Why are British taxpayers funding the hotel rooms and legal aid for individuals who want to commit acts of martyrdom on our streets? If this guy had managed to get over that fence, we'd be mourning the loss of innocent lives right now, and politicians would be giving us the same tired, empty speeches about lessons being learned. There is no vetting, there is no control, and until the government starts mass deportations and stops the boats for real, none of us are safe. Drop a comment below, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.